We're on. Hello, everyone. It's Dave, and look who joined me.
Hi.
Teri. She's joining the drink with the beer. I do have a drink here. Okay,
yeah,
my Saks cup.
And water.
So I'm still naming this a drink with the beer. This is episode 3 now. The first episode was our top 5 favorite rides. Last week you saw the top 5 favorite. What did we do last week?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right. So last week, the top 5 favorite. Oh, amusement parks. That's what it was. So first was our top 5 rides and top 5 amusement parks, and then we also remember I showed you guys last week Magic Candle. Today we're blowing. This is the Floridian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, I put that in the link last week. You get a 15% discount, I think, right now through Valentine's Day. And I don't work for them or anything. We just love their candle.
Yeah.
So today, we're doing a little something different today because Teri's joining. So we're going to talk about our top 5 theme lands or areas at any amusement park that we've been to in the country. Obviously, we have to be there. So we're going to talk about each number 1 through 5. And then we have Wishables here that we open up. And we'll explain that once we're done with talking about our top 5 theme lands. And of course, we got Thorin here sniffing away.
Yeah, he's got to be a part of everything.
Yeah, he's got to be included. So, and I'm wearing my Bears hat today in honor of today's Sunday, January 23rd, in honor of Aaron Rodgers of the Packers choking once again yesterday against the 49ers. So if you're a Packers fan, sorry about that. Bears are no good either, so I shouldn't be talking. But it's nice to wake up and know that Aaron Rodgers choked again, once again. So anyways, we'll move on. All right, so we're going to start with the top 5 theme lands. We'll go with Teri first, ladies first. So what's your number 5?
You want to start with number 5 and then work our way to 1? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my 5th choice was Toy Story Land at Hollywood Studios Orlando. I don't know. I like the land. I know it's a small area. I know you don't really like it.
Well, it's not that I don't like it. It's just not my favorite.
I like it because I like the movies, and I feel like everything, it was made to be bigger. Everything is bigger in that land, so you're supposed to be like a toy size, and I like that concept. I don't know, and I like it at night too. So Slinky Dog is one of my favorites, and Toy Story Mania. So
yeah, and I'm not talking about that much about it. This is your 5. I mean, like I said, everyone's got different reasons for liking theme lands. That's the beauty of going to different types of amusement parks. Just like people love fast roller coasters, people like going upside down, people like dark rides. That's the beauty of the world we live in, and the technology that they built over the years. So okay,
what's yours?
My number 5 is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. I'm not going to brag about it too much because being number 5, if you told me before the land opened that it would be my number 5 theme land now, I would have been like, you're crazy.
No.
I would have been like, you're crazy. It's definitely in my top 1 or 2. And I do enjoy Galaxy's Edge a lot. It's just, I think and I think I talked about this last week, the whole IP there, Batuu is a fake land. It's a made-up land. It's not even in the Star Wars universe. So for me, I would have appreciated more of like Tatooine or maybe brought some of those elements. And they, if they evolve and they build more, more rides there, and they have room. I know they're going to expand at some point, but with COVID, who knows how long that's going to take. But yeah, I mean, that Rise of Resistance is my number 5 ride, which I talked about. It's a great ride, and Galaxy's Edge is still a great land. I mean, think about all the places we've been to. It's still number 5, but I just think the 4 above it, to me, I'd rather be at if I had a choice. Okay, so number 4 for you, honey.
Okay, so number 4, I picked Frontier Town at Cedar Point. This is in the back area by Maverick and Steel Vengeance. It's not that it's like a standout area. It's just I like it because it's in the back. We hang out there all the time. I feel like we always...
Well, we got a lot of videos of that.
We always go to that saloon. They usually have like bands back there, during festivals and times of year. And they also have the Scare Zone too, don't they? Or the Haunted House.
They have Cutthroat Cove in the back by Maverick. Yeah.
So it's a cool area. I don't know. I just feel like we always gravitate towards that area, and it's like a Western theme. So they have like, the music playing, and you kind of feel like you're in that you know.
Well, and 2 great rides are there too.
Right.
That makes a big deal with Vengeance and Maverick.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we always go there, and then we always start our walk back to Millennium Forest too. So we go through that like little. It's the trail, right? The Frontier.
The Frontier Trail.
So it's kind of like, I don't know. We always enter in the back area, and we always go towards that area, towards Steel Vengeance. I don't know. I just picked that. I don't know.
No, that's. I mean, like I said, it makes sense. I mean, there's only 2 rides in that area, but it's a great place to be. I mean, if you look, also that Frontier Fest is there. You know that?
Oh yeah.
So that's in the same area that we did a lot of vlogs on. We'll be doing that again this year.
Yeah, but that just started last year, and I feel like even before last year, we always sat down there.
Now, just recently, that Frontier Town, since Vengeance, but before Vengeance, I mean, besides like the saloon there, you only had Maverick back there, so they really built it up.
I didn't really care for Mean Streak. So.
Yeah, so they really built it up.
Right.
Okay, so
he was being
well, you get hair. I don't know. I mean,
wiggly.
Throwing hair everywhere. There's nothing we can do about that. You got any more to talk about your Frontier Town? You good?
So
okay. My number 4 is, now we had a little debate about this, if it should count the whole land, but it's called the World Showcase at Epcot. It's not like one area or one country. I think there's like 13 countries at the World Showcase, but it's an actual themed land. It's called the World Showcase. That includes the entire world. And that's my number 4. Ever since we did it started a couple years ago with the festivals there. We've been to we've been to the art festival last year. We've been to the flower and garden, and we've been to the wine and food festival. And it's so beautiful what they do with the countries there. And to think it dates back to 1981 when they opened it. They've expanded obviously and added new countries, across the years. But when we did the drink around the world that you guys saw, that was just totally amazing. I just had a great time relaxing all day. We're there from like 10:30 until like 6 o'clock, and having a drink and sitting down in the land and exploring a little bit each country. And I truly love that. The only negative thing I have to say about the World Showcase is when we go back, we're going back in May, and in the summer when it's hot outside during the day, there's not that much shade there. I mean, even when we went, it was like 82 or 83.
Most of Epcot is like that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Even when you're walking in the front.
It may change when they build Moana and the mountains and stuff, but
I don't know. Everyone always says Animal Kingdom's the hottest park. I don't know. I can kind of see both, like Epcot and Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom to me is, I think that people think it's hot because of the perception of being like in the condo and the forest and stuff.
I feel like there's more like trees.
There's more, exactly, yeah. Maybe it's more compact, the walkways and stuff. But anyways, with Epcot and the World Showcase, Epcot, like the other lands at Epcot are fun, but not nothing that would be in my top 5. But I love the World Showcase, and like I said, when you go when it's cooler outside, it is great. It's so enjoyable just sitting down and listening. There's so much activity going around. There's like music festivals there.
Rides too. You could do the
you got the
3 Caballeros
in Mexico
and Frozen.
Yeah, the Frozen one. Yeah, Ratatouille's fun. I forgot they added to France too. So yeah, they just added to it. So yeah, number 4 for me is World Showcase that I've got. So on to you, number 3.
Okay. So my number 3 is Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios, Orlando. I know you had it what?
Mine's number 5. That was my number 5.
I like it more than you. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you're, like the sounds and you're kind of in there, and you don't really see, unless you, well no, that's Slinky Dog. If you're on the ride, you could see into Galaxy's Edge, but you don't really see anything outside of Galaxy's Edge, so you feel like you're really in there.
Yeah, I mean that's a cool element about that.
They have the stormtroopers walking around. You have Chewie and Rey walking around, and they interact with the guests. So I don't know. I like that. That's why I picked it number 3.
Okay, no, it makes sense. I mean,
and I like the rides. Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon to me is just the experience of walking through.
It's
I could sit in there for 5 minutes in the Falcon without that stupid whatever that goes with the what do you call that stuff at the end? Exilium or Rillium?
Axion cables.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean that ride is not fun. It's like playing a 1980s
but it's
video
kind
game.
of cool to be in the cockpit or whatever.
Oh yeah, or even
Of
sitting
the
in that
plane itself.
chair, when
Yeah.
you're outside that
Yeah,
bench.
Just that whole experience was pretty cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, they need to come up with another video or something.
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon was
But
just
the
the
rise-
shock of seeing the
Yeah.
the model built.
But the Rise of Resistance is
Mhm.
pretty awesome. So, I like the ride, so I like the land.
Okay.
That's why I picked it. What's your 3?
My number 3 is Africa at Animal Kingdom. And it's tough too because that could be easily number 1 or number 2 for me too. And I think like when you get to the top 3, I think there's different elements in there that you can pick to be number 1, number 2, and number 3, but you gotta pick your top 5, so I'm doing it how I feel right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Africa and Animal Kingdom, I mean, it's not even that big of a land or an area, but they do have, they have the Kilimanjaro Safari,
Mm-hmm.
and then they also have, when you get out of Kilimanjaro Safari, they have the walkthrough. I forgot what it's called. Serengeti or
I
not?
don't know.
No.
You see the gorillas. And I know Asia has one, and then Africa has one too. And
But it's so real,
Asia has the
yeah.
tigers, I think.
And a safari, so anytime you go on a safari, whether you go in
Yeah.
a daytime or a nighttime, you're going to get a different
Oh, and then they have
experience.
Rafiki's Playhouse. You can catch
The
the
Planet,
train there.
yeah, Planet Place.
Yeah,
Rafiki's Planet.
they have that Tusker House is there, so you can always, if you're doing a reservation, you get a drink at the Dowel Bar.
Well, that's our
And just
favorite.
kinda sit down there.
And that's the reason why, too. This is my
Yeah.
favorite, our favorite
Don't
place
they
to
have
go.
the Lion King show that just reopened, back over the summer, I think it was. So you can, it's all in that general area.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have like a refreshment stand across the way too. We can get that, I think it's another float. I don't know if it's more of like a, I can't remember what
Yeah, I
that
don't
float
know.
is. Anyways, they have the bands too. They just brought the band back. So
When it's fully active,
Yeah.
it's like one of the best places to go to. That Dowel Bar is just so much fun to hang out
Yeah.
at. And they have like a band, an African band that sings, and they have these tumblers that come out. And we've had some great experiences there over the years. And it's not just that; it's just the way it's themed. I mean, when you walk in there, you really feel like you're in Africa, and that's how Joe Rohde
Yeah.
did a phenomenal job of creating and bringing back Africa. I mean, a lot of the things they have they were actually built by real people in Africa, and they brought it back and stuff.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a great place to be in Africa, in Animal Kingdom. So that's my number 3.
okay.
So you're number 2, honey.
So 2 is Diagon Alley at Universal Studios Orlando. God, we haven't been there. Well, we were just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't spend that much time there because we didn't have that much time. But I feel like that's either day or at night. It's beautiful. It's nice. You got the dragon that has the fire. So, and I can't remember how is it
20 minutes.
Is it every 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's every 20 minutes.
And usually you could kind of tell because don't they do like a what did they do?
There's so many Easter eggs in Diagon Alley. You'll
Yeah.
never be able to see everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I just picked that because I love Green Gods too.
Yeah, that's one of your favorite.
You're not a fan of that.
No, so you keep saying I'm not a fan of
you're
it.
not.
I like the ride, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rides I like in the world that she like really, really loves. That I enjoy them, but they're not my favorite.
Yeah. You can, they have the beer stand there. They have the butter beer. They have the leaky cauldron there. So if you like that kind of food,
That's the
it's like a quick service. So you
And they got my
always
favorite
go in
place.
there. They have the ice cream shop.
Nocturne Alley.
Yeah, they have that. You can pick
For all the
your-
Slytherins
pick
like
your
me.
wand. They have.
She's
all-
Ravenclaw, by the way. I'm Slytherin.
I
When we
don't-
did.
I don't believe that.
Okay. I mean, I would
You-
never
you
lie
did
about.
something.
I would never lie about something like
I
that.
think you
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's my number 2. I feel like whenever we would do Halloween Horror Nights, we'd always grab a beer and just kind of.
Oh, that was great being
like
there.
sit.
Yeah.
And at night, it's actually kind of cool there,
Mhm.
and it's right next to the train, so
Mhm.
you can hang out there and then hop on a train and go to Hogsmeade. So
Okay. You really good?
yeah,
Okay. So my number 2 is Pandora at Animal Kingdom. There's been a few times in my life where I'm speechless for something. Okay. Galaxy's Edge, when I walked in there, I was close to that the first time I walked in there, but I wasn't in awe of it. Like I
Yeah.
mentioned. When I went to and it's not even, I'm not a big fan of Avatar. Okay, so this is even before we went on the ride. And as you guys know, the Flight of Passage in Pandora is my number 2 favorite ride in the world. But walking in there and seeing the floating mountains and just hearing the sounds during the day, and at nighttime everything illuminates. that bioluminescence, whatever you call that, on Pandora. It is just, I mean, it's breathtaking to me. Every time I go there now, I still get the goosebumps just walking through there and stuff. I just absolutely love it. And it's just an awesome addition there. Same thing, Joe Rohde was a part of that. I mean, most of the things that we love at Disney are because of Joe Rohde. Like Alani, he built Alani and all that, and Everest. I mean, the things we truly love there, he played a big part in that with Africa and stuff. So, yeah, Pandora is just absolutely amazing to me, and I love that land. She's not saying much because she don't really care for it, but
I mean, it's okay. I don't. Well, that's why it's not in my top 5.
Well, I don't blame you. Yeah, if you don't like the ride that much,
I don't really care for the ride. It makes me sick. I get motion sickness, so I'm kind of like
she's
like
older
now. I
than
just
you,
don't
so
go
that's
on
why.
it just because. I don't know. It's like a waste of time for me. Like I have to close my eyes.
Yeah.
So, but it's a cool concept. I'm not going to say it's a terrible ride. I just think for me, it's not a ride for me. They and you know the floating mountains are pretty cool how they did that. So I mean I do.
Just the waterfalls and the floating mountains.
Concept of it is
the
pretty
mist
cool.
coming off of there, and just when you're waiting in line for the boat ride and the Navi River journey,
I do like that.
You can hear the animals, like I mean, not real animals, but whatever they are in Pandora. So
yeah, and it is cool. We haven't been there at night in a long time, but it is cool at night.
Yeah, because usually that park is. If you ever get a chance to go to Animal Kingdom when it's open at night, usually it's going to be in the winter months because it gets dark out like around 5 or 6. I think in Florida it might be like 5:30 or 6 maybe. Because in here in Chicagoland area, it's 5 in the winter. But yeah, if you can get there at night, I highly recommend it because it's a whole different atmosphere there. And it's not just there, I'm talking about the entire place.
Yeah, like if you could do a safari tour at night, I feel like, you know, a lot of the animals, you know, especially the lions, they like wake up at night. So, that's pretty cool.
So you're number 1 now.
Okay, so my number 1 is the Africa area at Animal Kingdom.
Which is my number 3.
Yeah, so that's my number 1. I feel like that's like my dream trip anyways, to go to Africa one day and to do like a real safari and sleep outside and, you know, kind of, you know, get that, you know, well, we have to plan it and find a good, you know, travel agency and stuff, but that's like my
it's a bucket list item.
Yeah, that is for sure in probably my 5 trips that I want to take in my lifetime. So, but I love that area. Like I always find myself, we always like we might do, you know, Everest first, and then we always like stay there for, even if it's for like 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes.
We met some pretty cool people too.
Yeah, we've always met. You know, that's when we could sit at the bar.
Yeah.
And, at the Double Bar, and you know, we would meet like a lot of other guests there, and it was a lot of locals, and it was nice. I mean, everyone's been nice. The bartenders there are really nice.
Yeah.
When they have the bands come out, like I said, they used to have like street shows too, and you know, even before the pandemic, they were cutting those extra costs.
Before.
So it'll be interesting to see if they bring any more street performers back now that they I know, now that they brought back the band. So we'll have to see when we go in May, because I'm sure we're going to be there a lot because it's going to be hot. So we always kind of like to get, you know, grab, you know, just kind of relax and get out of the sun and stuff.
Plus, we're probably going to be doing the African trek again. We did that in 2018 before we were vloggers.
Yeah.
So too bad we weren't vloggers back then, because we became vloggers in 2019. Yeah. May of 2019 was the first time we started vlogging, and we slowed down obviously with the pandemic. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be doing the Africa trek, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah. And then of course the African safari is my favorite ride there. So it's like, you know, it's my favorite area. And then they have that area too, like right by the safari, where you can grab the corn, and you know that everyone loves there. It's like a little stand. You can grab pretzels, corn, water, whatever. I don't know. It's just an area that I like. I just feel like everyone always has fun. They're the family. You know, no matter what age. You know, kids. You know, adults. They're always like getting up, dancing with the band, and so it's a nice area. I like it.
Okay. So you have for that?
That's it.
Well, we both talked about that one, and it's like obviously, like I said last week.
So we're like reversed.
A little bit, yeah.
So your number 1 is.
Yeah, my number 1 is Diagon Alley, and like I said last week when I was talking about we like just a lot of the same things. So when we do these top fives, you're going to see a lot of the same things in there with a couple things. Like she had Toy Story Land. Well, I had Pandora.
Yeah, but I had Frontierland.
Frontier. I know. I just think these five. I think these five I would go to before Frontier Town. But the reason why, so Diagon Alley is my number one is because same thing like Pandora. Remember I said about Pandora, there's been a few times that I've been breathless or I had goosebumps going into a world. When I walked through that brick, like in Harry Potter, and we like a lot of dorky things. I mean,
that was cool.
And you walk in there when Hagrid does this little umbrella thing to get through to Diagon Alley. When you walk in there and you see it, I mean, I've never seen a land that was so movie quality and just so to the books and everything like that. And it was just so amazing. You know, like Terry said, when it's the Halloween Horror Nights, it is amazing going in there and having a beer, listening to all the Harry Potter sounds to get away from the Halloween stuff for a few minutes, and then go back and then you could go on rides there. It's just, I could spend all day in there. You know, I know there's beer in there. There's we could have alcohol. Nocturne Alley again because I'm part of the Slytherin house. Ravenclaw. So, anyways, so that's our top five.
Yeah.
Okay, so next week, who knows what we're gonna do? We'll pick something, and we'll also what we're gonna do is right now we're gonna open up these Wishables. So I'll put a couple links of our videos in the past. When we went to Florida back in February this year, we opened up one or two of these at Disney Springs by the sound stage where they have bands, and also in our room at the boardwalk. So there's different things. We have two that are like baby Animal Kingdom or Lion King. Lion King.
And they have a Star Wars and a Toy Story.
Okay, which one you start with?
Yeah, I'll do Lion King.
Okay.
I feel like.
So let's see who's right. Feel it. See. We gotta be quick too. We have 21 minutes for a video long. Yeah. We don't want to bore people too long.
I'm gonna say Rafiki.
You're gonna say Rafiki? Okay. You know, I'm gonna say, I hate to say it, it's gotta be Rafiki. I think it's Rafiki too. Alright, so let's see. Drum roll.
What do you think it is, Thorin?
Oh, it's not.
Oh, we're both wrong. It's Pumbaa.
Pumbaa? Does it look like that on the thing? Let me see.
Kind of. Yeah, look. It does.
Not really. It looks skinnier there. Well, maybe you gotta put this out, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
His things are together.
Oh, it's like,
oh, boy.
Don't show. So he sees us doing something here, look. We're opening up stuffed animals. In here a little closer. Okay, so the first one was Pumbaa. Okay. You're gonna save.
You come back and say goodbye. Okay?
You're gonna save the other one. Or?
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the Star Wars. It's actually Star Tours.
And these are like $10 a piece. So.
Oh, I didn't even do that.
Oh, that's good. Thanks, honey. You go ruin the bet.
Oh, it's a Stormtrooper.
Oh, Stormtrooper. That's cool.
I think when we were feeling this, I think I did say that.
Did you get a Stormtrooper already or no? No. Okay.
No,
good.
I don't have any of the Star Tours.
So far, Pumbaa and the Stormtrooper. Watch out over the fire. Okay. Is it on now?
Yeah. Okay, so
sorry.
Pumbaa and Stormtrooper. And I don't know why I mean, look at this tag. This is so long.
I know. I
mean, I cut these anyways, but still. It's kind of useless. So, I don't think it's gonna...
Okay.
Alright, I'll do...
Okay, let's feel it this time, honey.
Toy Story.
And here's my drink, so remember, look at the beer.
I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say Mr. Potato Head.
I think, who's that?
Bo
Peep?
Bo Peep.
I'll say Bo Peep because I already felt it before.
I was right.
Oh, Terry's right.
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr.
That's
Potato
actually
Head.
cool. It's really cute. See?
And Terry's got like cool shelves she puts things on upstairs by her office. Alright, so last one.
All right, last one.
Is another Animal Kingdom. Let's hope it's not Pumbaa again. I keep saying Animal Kingdom. Because to me, like Animal Kingdom and Lion Kingdom are kind of hand in hand. They feel the same.
kind of does.
Let me see.
Right? It feels like.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Same exact one. Open up, man.
Do you think it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
I think it's Pumbaa.
I'm gonna say Nala.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It could be one of the other ones though, because it might feel all the same. Oh,
right.
cool. Teri's right.
Nala.
So I'm terrible at this guessing. But it's cool though. At least we got different ones.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any of these, right?
No. The Toy Story, I have Rex,
And Jessie,
Woody,
right?
and Jessie.
Okay.
And but it's not part of this Wishables. It's a different kind of Wishable. Oh, I think that was the Park Wishables. This was something else.
Okay.
This is the Toy Story Mania series. But now I don't have. These are the only. So I started the Toy Story, and then I just started the Star Tours. So that's it.
Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank Teri for joining.
Yeah.
She might not be on the next few. Maybe never again until we do something.
Yeah, it's just when I feel like.
Yeah. She's not into this like I am, so as you guys know that. But she's a trooper. I give her credit.
Sure.
She agreed to doing our vlog channel, and she's been a trooper since we do it. Imagine, you guys can imagine it that if you're not really into this stuff, and there's always a camera in your face and stuff. Oh, see, Thorin sees his little stuffed animals.
Like
He'd go
little
crazy
toys.
with these. If you look over here, guys, hold on. Hold on. See on top of our kitchen counter right there? Those are all like Thorin's toys that we gave him for like Christmas and his birthday and things, and he's a little animal with them, so.
Well, he ripped some of them, so.
So he rips them off and stuff.
I have to perform surgery on them.
So
Sew them.
So that's it. Hopefully, I may get a haircut this weekend, so looking forward to that. I'm gonna get a beard trim. Look at my hair; it's long and gray. I'm not dyeing it yet. That's gonna be before the summer. So if you guys saw a video at the end of the video last week, I made a funny joke, and Teri hasn't seen that yet. So, but anyways, there's Thorin. There's Teri. I'm glad she joined. It's not just me talking.
Look up.
Thorin, say hi. We'll say goodbye to the camera now.
Oh, he doesn't want you.
Thorin, look.
Thorin, look.
Get over.
Look.
Get over. Look at that. Get over. Get over. All right, everyone. We hope you enjoy this. Again, this is episode 3. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be doing coaster cutouts. I showed you guys last week all the different things we have to build.
Mm-hmm.
We could throw in a couple vlogs. I'm not sure. We might be going. There's an ice castle thing in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, which is about an hour away from us.
It's like called Winterfest.
So there's some things we might do depending on the weather. If it's too cold, I don't want to do it. And then, the car museum, the Volo thing. There's a few things we want to do, so we'll leave some surprises. Our next trip's not until May, so we're not going anywhere until May. Besides doing little things around here. Okay? Until the next episode. See you guys later. Goodbye. Hello, it's me again. Sorry. But I had to say one more thing. I forgot to mention that one of the next vlogs that are going to happen is my new mask unboxing. So as you see, I have 3 Michael Myers masks up on the wall. I'm adding another one, which I purchased like in September, but the person that rehauls the masks is in England. So with COVID and shipping over the holidays, it's been delayed. It just got shipped a couple days ago, so I should get it within the next week or 2. So I'll be doing that, and it's the Halloween Kills mask. And it looks amazing, so I can't wait to show you guys that. And with that, Michael Myers and me say goodbye.